Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon. And I'm moving today, Lord willing, Father willing. I'm going to, oh gosh, reverse that damn thing. Oh, I could just, okay, that's what I'm up to today. I'm going to burn that up. Trying to get the tripod and the phone set. See if I've got signal. And if I have to go live again, I'll do it, or I'll just record it. So let me give you the sit-rep situation report. My son is coming over today about, I don't know, sometime after today, after this time, 3 o'clock p.m. Probably about, I'm guessing 4 or 5, something around there. And we're going to pull the trailer, the black trailer, over to my family farm. About 8 miles from here. I've been gone for 7 years, and the Shemitah occurred, where a man is supposed to be restored to his family land is supposed to be restored to him, and that's happening. So, not restored to me, but I'm being restored to my family land, meaning the Diamond family land. Anyway, sorry. Very excited about that. A lot of my stuff is over there, a lot of my inventions and material I bought to build things for people, and I'm feeling the time has come now to stop talking and start doing. I mean, I've been just mostly talking, researching, figuring out how to do things. And so important, and it's going to continue to be more important, more and more important as time goes on. We have to figure out how to do things correctly, how to deal with manure. That's one of the biggest issues I see facing the entire people. You can shrug your head and say it's stupid and you got more important things to do. Well, you don't have anything more important things to do than to stay healthy and keep your family alive. So I suggest that you take heed and listen to me. So nothing you can do more important than keep your family healthy and alive, and this all play together. So God told us to bury the poop in the Bible. If you did that, you'd have really rich soil, fertile, because it's manure, it's fertilizer. You know, when they pump out your septic tank, what do they do with that? They take it out and spray it on farmers' crops. They charge the farmer to spray it on their crops. Maybe they do it for free, I doubt it. They got to dump the toxic waste, so they got to pay to do it. If you can do it for free, like what do you do with all the fluoride from the aluminum industry and smelting industry? Let's put it in water and charge people for it. Yeah, that'll make them dumb. We'll make millions of dollars, billions of dollars, and it'll kill people to boot. It'll make them stupid. So anyway, all right, enough of that. All right, let's switch it back around and see if I still signal. Hey, I got 4 people on. See if there's any comments. If you want to say hello and all that. Tony, hey, how you doing? And somebody else was there. Thomas Morgan. Hey, welcome, Thomas. Okay, I'm going to set this up and light her up. I don't really have much on top, but it should work. I'll get enough stuff to make it work. So, I know the wind's blowing, so hey, Jess, how you doing? Cool. Okay, I'm going to light her up. See if I can figure out how to run this tripod better. It'd be nice, but I don't. Which control does what? I was a lot closer. I was in front of that wheelbarrow, right next to the wheelbarrow, and so that's way too close. So I don't want to melt my water jug or my sprayer or anything. So I'm going to move those back too. Okay, I got somewhere. I've got yeah, I know where it is. Okay, bye-bye. All right, here we go. Pray for me. How to stay cool. Convective cooling. The wind's blowing pretty good, so it actually feels great. Should rub a little water though. Okay. One thing I did was I took my blower, and I blew everything in. You blow everything into it that's going to burn, and then blow everything away from it that's going to burn. I've already done that, so I'm just going to show you what I did. hopefully I'll get a comment. I'm saying hopefully I'll get a comment that I've seen ones. I watched one the other day of a couple, and I uplinked the link to it. I posted a link to it of a couple that did. Oh crap, we're not live. Are we? Is it? I can't see if it's going or not. It doesn't look like it is. Oh, I gotta get my blower. Oh yeah, it's rolling. Okay. So a couple did 350 hard-boiled pickled eggs in one day. And somebody said, if somebody told me a week ago I would be watching a couple pickle 350 eggs in one day, I would have told them they were crazy. And I've watched, you know, if somebody told me I was going to watch somebody split a cord of wood, I told them they were crazy. But hopefully somebody will say that without this one, because it's boring, yeah, but it's, you know, it's fun. I wish it was after dark, but my son's coming over in a couple 3 hours to get me out of here, so I need to have it gone before he gets here. And it's my problem, not anybody else's problem here. I made the trash pile. I got to get rid of it. So you can see the 2 luggage cases in there. They'll go pretty good. I got to get my blower out of there. I don't want the batteries to heat up. Oh. Plenty hot. Over here in the shade. Sitting in the sunlight too, that didn't help. I'm over here in the shade and it'll cool down. So in my life, I don't know about everybody else's, but in my life, timing is divine, providential. So I think it was Wednesday night. My son, my oldest son that I'm moving into his trailer, had some boxes there, and I told David, let me get those and I'll borrow them and he can have them back when I'm done. Well, we put them in the van. We went to Father's Day dinner on Sunday, so we put them in the van on Sunday. I went by to see the trailer that I'm moving into. By the way, I've got 2 pieces of tin too to keep the flames down. Grass, and on the far side is pretty much dead. Grasses are dead, so if it lights up, I have the sprayer and the blower to blow it. You blow it back into the fire, and I don't think it'll get away. Unless a piece of wood pops off and flies out. Ashes are going to go up in the air, and they're going to be dead before they come back down. Anyway, so, you know, we forgot to get the boxes when I got back from dinner. And so Wednesday night, I told them, I said, just bring them by, drop them by the gate. Let me know you're coming. I'll come out and meet you if I can. I got to get away from this. I'm about 20 feet away now. I'll mark where I end up. I got to get away. It's getting too hot. Yeah, we did sort of. Now when you see that creeping, that's not good. And the wind's coming up too, that's not good. I gotta get the bark here. See if my blower works or my other thing works. I don't need the lighter anymore. That's for damn sure. Firefighting suit. Shit. Oh crap. This is not good. I'm mean, it's not bad yet, but it's not good either. Should have my Carhartt on. Overalls and coat. Good time to have a wool jacket on and wool pants because wool does not burn. FYI, this is a survival thing here, people. You saw me survive what I did. They're still lit up, but it's away from the rest of the grass. I'm going to spray it down to Survival Prepper 101. Be ready before you. I should have had a 10-foot perimeter on this. Pre-burned. I would have pre-burned it if I had time, but I didn't. So I would have, burned it a little bit at a time. Before you can light up a whole big section of forest, if you do that, have a fire barrier ready to go. Fills out water and making sure I'm doing okay. He's got a gas-powered blower. The last time I did this, shit, I got to get back to work. Boots would have been good too. I don't have boots on. I just got Crocs, which is brain dead stupid, but my boots are packed away. think you can hear the sprayer kick on every couple minutes if I'm using it. I gotta get water to drink. I'm gonna go get drinking water and more water for my sprayer. if we're still rolling here. Go back to my after action report, my AAR after action report. Still rolling, looks like. Yeah, good. Okay. So, what should I have done? I should have cleared about a 20-foot area, at least 10 foot around there. Sprayer pumped up the pressure. By the way, that is a Scotch professional sprayer. I watched a YouTube about it, and the guy raved about it, so I got one, and I love it. He said it will, you can charge it one time, and it will pump it up to pressure 13 times, 13 refills, it'll pump it up. I'm like, well, I don't believe that, but maybe 9 or 10. So I tested it for quite a while, and I didn't let it get all the way empty. I just, when it got down about a gallon or half a gallon, I put more water in. Like right now, it's about half full, a little over half full. But it'll pump up probably all day long. If I want to fight that fire for 12 hours, it would probably stay pumped at least 12 times anyway. I'm gonna spray my chest down. It got hot. So what should I have done? I should have had a wider space. I should have had some tools on hand. A good leaf rake. You rake away from it. If it's like when it's creeping out there, if you rake away, it just puts it out. You know, it just did because you raked it. The flames out. I could demonstrate that, but I'm not going to. I demonstrated that I could put it out with water on the far side there. That stump is still smoldering. I'm going to let that go. See if maybe it'll light up. The stump is, I'm going to focus the camera on it, or at least show you where it's at. It's to the left of that tree, about 4 linear feet, straight out. If you come straight out from the tree and then go left 3 feet, that's where the stump is. If you can see it or not, I don't know if you can. But anyway, that's a stump, and it's smoldering, so it's probably going to stay lit. If there's a hole in it, looks like there is a hole in it, like it was hollow. When it hits that, it'll light up like a rocket stove. And I could have drilled it. I should have drilled it with my Makita and had it ready. Now see, there's a branch here that I could throw in. I'm going to wait a while because it's plenty hot. There's 2 or 3 long branches. I just put long half. I'm going to throw them back in or knock them back in with the longer stick. Okay, other things. Tools on hand. A rake, absolute must. Do not do this without a rake. I wish I knew how the controls on this silly tripod worked. Loosen that one, it doesn't do anything. Loosen this one. That's the tilt, I think, yeah. That's the tilt, I don't want to mess with that, that's fine. Tools, rake, absolute must. A flat shovel like a scoop shovel, or even a snow shovel where you drag it, it'll put the fire out. Just throw it in and drag it out. A rake, a shovel. I had a scoop shovel, it's already loaded, so I didn't have that. It was plastic, but it would have worked great. Just you pat it down. Cardboard, wet blanket, wool blanket especially. You know, wet cardboard. See, I had 2 pieces of metal. You can see the one there on the left, I think. Now, when that's done, you start to see the tractor wheel that was in there. That's my burn pit. Very excellent burn pits. That one's a huge one, monster. So probably won't get that this load, but I'll get it next time. So I'd like to drill that stump, but I'm not going to take too much time. I got to get this done and get out of here. All right, my son could show up any time now. At least it'll be pretty much burned out. They can cook hot dogs later. All right, well, I'm about toasted. My chest got singed pretty bad, I think. Wear heavy clothing. A Carhartt jacket and coveralls would have been great, but they're winter clothing. I had them packed away already. They're already in the trailer, so that was a no-go. Nomex, yeah, wonderful. Any fire-resistant stuff would be great. Firefighters wear it. Special Forces, parachute. Paratroops drop it, wear it, drop it, wear it. After action report, okay. Water available, I got that. Blower available, I got that. You saw how effective that is. See, when the wind picks up and it's blowing at you, that's what it always does. It's going to blow right at you because the wind, it's going to suck. It's going to have an updraft, so that it's going to suck the cold air from the far side, and you're going to have to fight the fire coming at you. And that's what I had to do there. That was not good. I didn't cough, and I didn't have any too bad a smoke inhalation, but that could have been iffy. Plus, I didn't have good boots on. Wear good boots. My boots are packed too, so that's my excuse. I could have planned ahead. Yes, I didn't. So just, lessons for everybody. You saw what happened. Learn from it. Don't do what I say. Don't do what I do, especially in this case. So what else is in there? Oh, there was some plastic. There's some rubber. There's some aluminum. I don't think you'll be able to find any of it. It might be a slag heat for aluminum cans. Wind's blowing hard now, so that's not going to be good. Wish I had a microphone with a wind break on it, foam thing. I don't, sorry. I hope to be doing more videos when I get over there and get settled in. Get myself broken into the digs, my new digs. Alright, well I gotta get rolling here, so I'm not gonna sit here all night. Let me see if there's anybody else on here that said anything or have any comments. If you've got any comments or questions, holler. Kudos, comments, or questions? Any kudos, comments, or questions? There you go. Hey, Jess. Yard work, yeah. You too, Thomas. Have a blessed day, sir. Found some more scriptures. Good. Don't get any s'mores. Nope. No marshmallows, nothing. They can do that later. I do have some hot dogs. I might cook one later when it burns down where I can get close enough to it. Within 15 feet or so. Wow. I gotta fill my sprayer so I can spray me down. I don't know if you noticed, don't ever leave your tools, anything, near the fire. Somebody borrowed my propane, piezoelectric lit blowtorch one time and had a fire, and I walked over there and the guy's kids were out there playing around right by the fire. The propane tank was laying within 6 feet of the fire and it was hotter than hell. I grabbed it and ran away from my grandchildren. I gave it away, sorry. Anyway, do not leave anything that you want that's going to melt or explode, especially not if it's going to explode, especially if there's anybody around. Do not leave anything near the fire. That water tank, that sprayer, that Scott sprayer probably costs $100, $120 now. I don't know what it is, but pricey, over $100. The blower's over $100. So I would have lost $200 if I left them too close. And this spray thing here, this one, I left laying on the ground, running with the fire out. I got it on my return thing. Wear gloves. I just got them. I don't know where they're at. Yeah, they're right here. Welding gloves, insulated gloves. Wear gloves. Another thing I did wrong. Don't do as I do. Do as I say. Get gloves on before you start something like this. I might have had to pull one off to operate the equipment, but still, no. You saw I did not have the tube on the blower snapped on because it's very hard to get off. It fell off twice. Second time I just slammed it on so it wouldn't fall off again. I did not need to waste time standing in front of the fire trying to get the tube back on the blower. That was not good. I'm not gonna say it was stupid. It just happened. I had it off I did not have that clipped on for a reason because I don't like to mess with it trying to get it off. Now I got to try to get it off. I'll just leave it on. Hell, I don't care. The other thing too I didn't have ready was I have 4 batteries for that blower. It's an 80 volt blower. It's got it's a 40 volt blower. It's got 2 20 volt batteries. Well, I've got a 2 amp hour and 4 amp hour. What's on it right now is a 4 amp hour. I wanted to have the 2 amp hour and use them up, and then if they went dead, if it really got away and I went dead, I could slap on the 4 amp hour. In this case, probably was a good idea to have the 4 amp. I didn't want to mess with that. Nothing you don't change horses midstream, so. You get good gloves. These are okay. They're hard to get on and off. No idea where I got them. Walmart, I don't know. Costco, I don't know. So I had a 40 volt blower It works, W-O-R-X, W-O-R-X. And I could not find the charger or the battery, so I bought this. This is a Haichika. It would have cost me more than I paid for this to buy a charger and a battery. This is about, I think it was 80 bucks at the time, probably $120 now, I don't know. I'll try to find it and put a link if it's still available on Amazon. Did fairly good. I mean, it worked good for what I did today. See, now I got a no man's land, a dead zone. The fire cannot spread now because it's about 10-foot barrier all the way around, 10-foot ring. Now I see some smoldering over here close by. I'll go put that out with a sprayer. Or I could blow it in, either one, but I think I'm going to go do a little bit of touch-up work. I'm going to throw some of the longer pieces back in with my gloves on now, and I think I'll just spray it. Now the blower's lighter, I'm going to blow it. Plus that'll just smoke. The deal's going to go out. I got to spray myself down. Wish I had my laser thermometer too. That'd be good to ping the fire and see what temperature it's at. Okay. I decided to get water to drink and I didn't drink it. Bad. Have enough water to drink. Mistake number 10 or whatever. After action report. Have 2 or 3 liters of water too. If you're fighting a fire, have 2 liters on you and, you know, a gallon or 2 and it's reserved. I didn't have any. Not cool. Not cool at all. Oh, it's still rolling, okay. I keep looking at the bottom. It's not at the bottom, it's at the top left. Okay, so after action report, have tools, water for fighting the fire, water for drinking, have proper clothing, wool preferably, Nomex. If you got fire retardant stuff, have it on, or buy one. If you're gonna do a lot of this, you better be prepared. A leaf blower is a must. A gas-powered backpack leaf blower is critical. I bought an electric one because I don't want to invest in a gas one. A couple $300 for a decent one. This was less than $100 when I bought it. So have tools for tamping it out. That tin would have worked great. Dragging that tin backwards would have done fine. I had 2 of those available. Shovel, snow shovel, scoop shovel. Aluminum scoop shovel would be great. Just bam, bam, really light. Pat, 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 pat. Just go sideways and you pat the fire out as fast as you can walk. Or even you can drag it behind you. You could put a blanket on it, you know, wet blanket, wool blanket, any wet blanket. Cardboard would put the fire out. Wouldn't last very long, but it would work. The best thing I ever had to fight fire was a plastic leaf rake. I kid you not. A red plastic leaf rake. I've tried to buy one ever since, and I've never found one. It was better than any metal rake I ever had, leaf rake, because the metal anneals and just like warps and twists and goes bad. Not good. The leaf rake lasted about 10, 15 really bad fires. Seemed like everybody was starting fires when we first moved here, including us. My son built the largest rocket stove he's ever seen. I'll explain that one later, some other time. I got to get moving here. I got a lot of things to do. I got to figure out what time it is. No, I don't. I'm going to close this one down, so I'm going to check and see if anybody else said anything and comment on what they said. Live chat. Hey, Tony. I don't know what time it is, but I think Jess said she's going live at 5, so be aware of that. Thomas Morgan, okay. All right, guys, that's about it. Thanks for chiming in, Jess, Thomas, Tony. Might do some hot dogs a little bit later. I got 2 left, I think. I got a hot dog cooker. All right, guys, hallelujah. I'm going to X out of here. So this is Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant. Come on. And this is a nasal breathing device. It expands your nostrils. Like when you wide flared nostrils, you should breathe through your nose, out through your mouth. And you can learn to do that. Force yourself to do that. You'll burn up a lot more carbohydrates, burn up a lot more carbon, be in better health, have more oxygen to your system, your blood will be in better shape. Everything will be in better shape. You have better energy. Um, I got these, the artificial way to do that. There's athletic ones that are not so visible. I could cut this and just stick them in there, and maybe people wouldn't notice it as much. But look, I know it looks stupid, but too bad. I don't care. I could paint it gold and pretend it's a nose ring. Anyway, that's why I said I'm not going to take it out right now because they're comfortable. I forget they're in there, so I go out in public and I'm like, oh, I got the thing in my nose. It probably looks kind of stupid. Anyway, as I say, drive now or walk later. DNOWL. Come now with your tools, your equipment, your family, your friends, your knowledge, your experience, all your hands, fingers, toes, and limbs, or wait until you're too late and come with a shirt on your back. If you come with your tools and everything, you'd be part of the solution. Come without them, you'd be part of the problem. So that's what I've been preparing for 40 years now, is knowing, for 20 years for sure, since I had my vision in the year 2000. I have known that people are going to show up with the shirt on their back, so I've been preparing for how to help people on a shoestring budget, as cheap and efficiently as cheap and efficiently as possible, and as simple, fast, shelter, simple, fast, dealing with waste, human waste. By the way, that's a manure pile. Nothing left of it now, cooked off. Anyway, there's a bit of manure in there, no big deal. Got plenty more. Everybody's full of shit, so need to deal with that. I'm telling you, if you don't deal with that, you'll be dealing with dysentery, cholera, malaria, all different kinds of diseases. E. coli, etc., etc. So let's deal with it. All right, I'm going to sign off here. Goodbye. This is Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant.